State Cyclones, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Oh, 50.
The Sooners will put toe together and will get started.
Done. Nothing. Oh yeah, you're close. Oh yeah, you're good.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Shut up. Yeah, but we have some.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Malone. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Looking for room, it's Lee. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams get to score in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
I think Joe was like 17 in 2012.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches.
Oh, my
God. This is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Nigga, just accept it by accident.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. From the gun, the ground game. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement.
Yeah,
make that
can believe it.
We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they meet top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They really could have used that catch there.
What?
Physical pass defense.
Kick this guy to the future. Why is he kicking
That's
this
a
guy?
really good break on the football. He
Kick
sees
the
the
guy
ball
out.
come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
On 4th down, going to the air.
You can
Throws
just
to the tight end. Big man has
kick
it. It's a 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Lee. Touchdown, mistake. Once he got some room, it was over.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. To the air on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the 1st quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He's going to take a chance from midfield, and the ball is loose on the return.
What the hell?
Because of the big collisions on kickoff
Wow.
team, you don't see a lot of
It's not even done anything, and they're giving almost 21 up near. Jesus Christ.
Big collisions, big force fumbles, big momentum play created.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Yo, on cam.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
Turning it on. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's West. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back.
What the hell just happened to the player? Why the hell are you zooming across him?
Toss sweep to the right. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
The give to the back. On a sweet spin, and he's free. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get it.
There he goes.
Wow.
He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Oklahoma offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big,
long, explosive
run.
Fucking throw him up there. I did not this game. Game was bullshit. Swear to God.
Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does, no matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
It's like half a year after the flipping play. My God, bro.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout.
The game's not done. Bro, I'm gonna beat this guy. This nigga's shit, man. He literally got lucky, bro. I literally fumbled the ball. I fumbled the ball and he scored on 4th and 10 when you shouldn't have gone for it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Got his man on the right. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking to the
What the hell, bro? He's wide open and he throws it into the flipping stands, man.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they
This nigga's been so bad, bro. He's not even done it.
Let's take a quick look at our game stats.
I swear to God, if I lose this game, I'm so pissed off.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. The play action fake. Going for 6. Touchdown Sooners. Fit it in the window for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive and you're playing all eyeballs on the run and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's West. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get him on rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, only in the first half already this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Takes a hit as he fired. Picked off. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Trying the left side. Breaks into the open. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Sooners want to move quickly. To the ground. He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, he's let's go. One more.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
I saw him, I hit over his head. High ball over his head.
Really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 20.
Like I have like 5 big men up there, and he still does that. That's so undeserved. I swear to God.
Streak together like this team has, run the football and create explosive plays. Nice
How many
job by the
offensive linemen do I need
showing
to
the
stop
speed.
that?
How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
And the Cyclones line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get
wide
it in with
open.
the run.
Wow.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll try to tack on one more. and the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been
Nice
working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dumps it to the back. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play. And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble.
Oh, my God,
first down for his offense. His defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw.
Giannis won the Super because of the bunch of teams. I was so stupid. They got Miles Turner. That's on some bum time.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28.
But people saying he did it. He was in their luck. He was using his skis.
Getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's West. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to control it.
Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
As I'm not even a pick or sack or what. What kind of bullets is that? Got 3 people in the backfield. And no one can take this one other guy down.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On third down, he drops to throw.
How's that not a pick?
And he's still running.
At least she flashed, bro.
He'll have enough to move the
At least she badges flashed, and that's not a pick, man. What?
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Back to pass on second down.
That's a save.
Knocks it away.
Right, who the hell?
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
On third and long,
You
trying
really
to have a
snappy.
big completion here. With the catch,
I wasn't even ready, man. I wasn't even ready. It just snapped him so quickly, man.
and they'll move the chain.
I'm getting that, so I'm getting that.
That was a really well-run route
Keep playing like this.
to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure.
Hell no.
Can't make the connection, and the defense is putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wow.
Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
You want to talk about a monster performance? This guy now has 150
He
yards
plays
rushing.
so
The
quickly
defense
now.
has had
Picking
no
the wrong
answer
plays.
for this guy, and he's shown you why he is such...
Touchdown,
Wow,
Cyclone.
our defenders don't even play, man. This is some crap offense. We didn't even do anything. My defenders don't even fucking look for that shit. Team trash, man. This is some fucking trash shit.
And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the comeback is on. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes play.
And he's always open even when he's not.
Oh, I did that by accident. Give me that timeout.
You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
That by accident, man.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's West. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off play action on 1st down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He's got it on the right. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Perry on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the good.
Turning it on! And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Got his
Wow,
man on the right.
that shouldn't have hit.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it
That
after
was
just a
back
few.
in.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw on third and short.
Wow.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Holds it in the first down and more. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. From the gun, looking for a man. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Makes the grab. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. He'll set up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown Sooner! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Look at the results because everything else ain't working anymore.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense might bring the house here. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Off swing to 280 from 260.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there.
Wow. Oh my God, man. This guy just gets lucky. And what kind of food is that, man?
High gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And how about the confidence? This coach is very confident. 4th down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it? Wow, you better get it, and you did here. So great coaching.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Damn, I couldn't even go through. Still got active back 365.
It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all
Did you deposit on it?
check out some stats.
We connect to your thing.
These 2 teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th.
I didn't send you piece for it. I'm £26. I didn't get my thing off, but this game has been, this guy's been wasting my time, man.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Malone. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Great timing there in the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early, and against zone coverage, because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the first down.
And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Mitchell. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it
so
an
distracted.
completion for the
Cyclones
can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass.
Wow, what a hit. What a hit. Oh my God, what a hit. I needed that.
The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
You got money in Revolut?
The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
You got money in Revolut or in negative?
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense.
You got that in it.
He's got it down to the 25.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him up.
Throws toward the end zone. They move on top here on the 4th.
It's just on 60.
This is like a baseball
Put on
pitcher they can't miss.
Dallas ML. Yeah, put on Dynasty ML. Put on CD Pickens. Over. Ferguson. Oh, you have to put all the overs now, innit? Because the game starts. Huh? No, you can't do the nice one.
Changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick him up.
Yeah,
he'll bring it out. It's West. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
What else for Dak over, Pickens over, Lamb over? What's Scott's line?
Iowa State sending the offense back out. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What's it? What did you put?
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
Okay, check what's the odds for St. Brown.
These guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, and the offensive line
St. Brown,
has no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Love to see this
Dallas ML Pickens. Oh man, I give away this stupid penalty, bro. I'm trying to do two things at the same time, bro. This game is the game is long gone.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way to the 36.
Pickens, CD, Dak, ML. What's the odds?
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
I mean something that has like 15 to 1. Yeah. I want to do half. Give me.
They'll try to get outside.
We'll take that.
Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success.
Give me 1K though.
Play really downhill, really physical, and a nice job
like
getting
15
into the ground.
Let's go, Ryan. So, what's you doing? Oh, we need this time. Thank God. Oh, that's what I need.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snow.
Yeah, that one? What did I give you? Does it get 60 to about 1K? What longest receptions are there?
On both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side. And
what does that team give you?
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Pulled down after a nice run there in the red zone at the 19. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Off play action. The throw.
Oh,
that, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get
and nothing that can create a wreck. What about pick off?
Like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell
1.5 reception.
complete control of this offense.
He's the front of the running back.
Line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Wow, bro, I'm selling the guys. Just needs like some of
the ground, fourth down coming up.
Yeah, and I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with football.
Nothing gives us a rep. I don't drop Javonte Williams. I don't trust his name.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead.
Huh? Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter. Right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle.
Where's my wide receiver as well? Where's my wide receiver?
Stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
A first down run on the doorstep. Once again, finding
Had some NBA like 1.01 after that. Dude, they put a 50 and put like 1.01 something like that.
Down immediately. Defense rolls up.
Bro, where's my wide receiver one?
Last play. Now a second and long coming.
Guy's dead.
They'll move the tight end. To the air on second down. Looking to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown Sooners.
He's beast spamming when
They
they're going.
extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important
Higgins.
for the offense to come up with a touchdown.
Which plays wherever he wants to right now. Just slap it in and just go and he just set up like a judge.
And that touchdown puts
I
so
got
much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's West. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten
He's in.
home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're
I put another
trailing in the
sneak
game.
again.
The defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning
I'm not
their
some dumb
ears back.
idiot.
You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
To the ground with the back.
Dude.
And the defense holds firm. No
I'll tell you.
at all on that play.
You need something like that. Put like maximum like 10, like 15 points or something.
Down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run.
Yeah,
They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing.
The first time ever. What's LeBron 10 points at this point? Is that at the game started yet? What's he got now? 5. It was 3-15, bro.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Yeah. 1 for 8. Nah.
Looking left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing
Then that one day you think he's going to catch it. He's going to
the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Runs for the tackle. Thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
The hardest thing to do in college football is tackle in the open field. These guys are so fast, so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground. You see the swing and the miss there. It leads to extra yards. So hard for a defense to get those guys on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Oh, that's defensive pass interference, offensive pass interference. What the hell?
From inside the red zone. Unloads to the right.
Wow, they don't even. Why would you go low, fam?
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
GG's, we'd say that.
Two-point conversion didn't mean anything. Now, do not kick the ball deep to a speedster that can do damage. Put that thing on the ground, kick to one of the slower guys, good coverage, and you walk out of here with a W.
Here's the return from inside the 25. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there. The clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that
They said there's a guy who was listening on the stream. He's like, I'm about to lose money, bro. Bro, I can't focus.
That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things.